PewDiePie is a crazy aggro player, and as you can see, of course, we're in the Champion Select. No real surprise in like any of these bands. Jarvan, Kale, Misfortune, Gragas, these are really famous champions for their respective players and respective teams. So there's, and as well, Tarek being removed from solo mid, and he drew it. He drew the Alistar ban.
Okay, so this is really easy right here to say every single ban. Kale, we were just talking about that. Dignitas, high priority. Gragas is obviously Skara, and then Patoy is the Alistar. For TSM, Jarvan, since they banned out Jarvan, they're obviously going to first pick Xin Zhao because of the trinity of those bruiser junglers that we're talking about. And then not only did they ban the Tarek, I thought they would probably ban one of these. They banned both MF and Tarek. So Chaos and Xpecial going to have to play a completely different bottom lane. And Dignitas, like I said, predictable TSM, they're trying to get them out of that. They know exactly what they wanted, and they're trying to remove it.
Well, already TSM is looking like the exact same team from their first game of the day against Vulcan. They've got both Leona and Renekton here.
Yeah, I mean, those are two really good picks. Like we said, Renekton, one of the best top laners in the game right now.
Yep.
Xin Zhao, obviously a good first pick, but it's kind of obvious that they were going to follow that up with a Renekton pick for TSM because those are two of the most highly contested champions at the moment.
Yeah, but what's interesting to me as well is the boldness there. Certainly Renekton's highly contested, but they know he has just free reign to counterpick, and they're going to say, yes, we're going to send Singed against you, right? But like they know Renekton's top, and they said free reign to counterpick, put whatever you want, pretty much everything's available.
Yeah.
And now KiwiKid can try to get his revenge.
And it's kind of interesting that they still went with the Renekton, even though like the rest of their armor shred sort of comp that they've been having was banned out and picked out right here.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever, Dyrus has been playing Renekton, he feels really good on it, we're just going to keep going with that, even though the rest of the comp isn't really there. He's a great champion in and of himself, and we'll just go, everybody go back to your comfort picks. We'll get that Maokai for Odd One, obviously one of what he's most known for, and then Chaos with Ezreal, one of the safest AD carries.
Which makes a lot of sense because you realize you're against Xin Zhao and Singed, who are pretty much going to be on top of you a lot, so safe pick working out there.
And it is! Yes, I'm so excited. He finally revealed his secret support. I said he wouldn't tell me what it is before. No, never mind.
What, support Draven, bro?
Yeah, support Draven.
Support Draven.
I was like, he was going to show it, but then he didn't show it. It's just Diana for Skara.
Yeah.
I mean, what's her name? Zyra.
Zyra
is not very secret at all. I just got so excited. I was like, I really want to see Patoy's secret support.
And you're like hoping it was Diana.
Yeah, they aren't going to pick it.
It's not. It's not.
Tough break.
I mean, it could always be like AP mid. Like Diana can jungle, Xin Zhao could take mid.
Yeah,
and
don't try and save me. It's fine. I got hyped up for nothing. It's okay.
Oh, guys, they're showing LeBlanc. I like this quite a lot.
Finally, someone didn't ban it versus them.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can make them pay, because this is going to be really telling right here. If TSM can make Dignitas pay for that, then everyone will go back to banning it, and they'll pull that ban. You can't ban out our armor shred comp. You'll have to spend a ban on LeBlanc.
Yeah.
But if
it's Orianna.
I got all worked up again.
I know.
I was like, yeah, this is gonna work perfectly. But
I did that once, like last year, where they showed Aurelia, and I spent the next 5 picks talking about Aurelia, and they had changed the pick, and I didn't even look down.
Yeah.
And like they've locked in Renekton. I'm like, man, Aurelia's so good. She has true damage, and she heals herself, and it's like, bro, it's a different champion there.
or they use something as like a placeholder. That's like a real champion.
It's so good they picked Evelyn back in 2010.
Yeah.
That's just not ever.
All right.
So these teams are looking pretty interesting. So TSM, like it's half comfort picks and half like all the champions they picked last time.
Yeah. I mean, just it's the Renekton. That's the same thing, and everything else is really comfort. Odd One and Cax we already went over, but for Dignitas, it's going to be interesting because KiwiKid on Singed versus a Renekton without Ignite is going to be a skill matchup. Renekton's not going to be able to straight up win that, so it's gonna definitely be skill between KiwiKid. He's going to get his rematch versus Dyrus. He said he was still confident. We'll see if the Penguin can tip him off to Odd One's ganks this time, and he can actually beat Dyrus like he said he could.
We'll see if we can help him out. Of course, last time we saw this pretty much exact matchup was actually a lane swap where Vulcan went into a 2 versus 1, tried to shut down Singed, got a kill on him, but basically they never even met each other 1v1, so we'll see if that ends up being the case for these guys. Game is loading in. This is going to be a really, really awesome match. TSM, if I remember correctly, are they on 2-1 right now, and Dignitas is 2-2?
TSM just won a game.
So they're 3-1.
Yeah, they both won today.
All right, so, we'll see if Dignitas can come back and make both teams 3-2, but we are into the game. Let's get it going. Dignitas on blue and really TSM early game, which was very unlike their last match against TSM. We'll see if they can carry that early lead, but Odd looking for an invade. They've got the pink ward down. He's going to find Crumbs. This is going to be a 2-on-1. Crumbs is not in the best place right here. The stun coming out as well. Still more damage from him. Can he get the flash over the wall? Nicely aimed right there, and Odd going to try to go for this one. Ooh, that was kind of a wasted flash, though.
Yeah, they got a free flash from Crumbs, and Odd just had to burn his too. He thought maybe he could land something right there, but there was definitely nothing else that they could get. A good invade, though. I like taking the invade over to Crumbs' side, and another dive.
They're going to find Kiwi Kid for a lot of damage. Odd doing a very good job dropping aggro. That is going to be first blood.
Oh!
Ooh, Kiwi Kid, nice pickup. Does get Chaos. Turret aggro went to him and not to the Leona. But Odd's going to find Skara here. He's going to put in a lot of damage. Reginald getting so low. He flashed away from the Ignite, but Skara still gets it. And the counter gank is here from Crumbs, the Odd one. He already burned his flash. Can they get the last bit of damage? There's the Q, and Skara gets double buffs. He's going to like that one quite a lot. Yep, I read that one coming in. I'm just going to not do anything here. This Dragon, though, we saw it last time from Dignitas. They are just getting control. Again, they have the two people at the bottom lane where there's two people top for TSM. Actually, three.
Yeah, Odd one's a little bit in trouble here. Kiwi's got some mana back from that. Oh.
Ooh, was an advance actually just jumping on top of that one. Scar picks one up there, and wow, look at that across the map. 2 kills. Kiwi Kid, now he's wearing double buffs. He's going to really like that.
Yeah, it looks like we might have a 4-on-4 down here in the bottom, and since Dyrus does have his teleport up, Odd one.
Oh man, just so much damage. Look at that. Crumbs getting completely eviscerated again. He actually does fall, but they've traded back on Original. It's a 4-on-4. Cutie-Pie is going to sit there and kill Golem. Not actually afraid of Dyrus very much across the wall. They just go 1 for 1 there. The amount of burst they actually got back, though, Crumbs just survived long enough. It was nice. But can Dignitas find another engage? It was Scar last time who started it. Looks like he won't be able to find another fight just yet.
Cutie Pie wants another fight, though. He does land it on X Special.
And it's going to be completely going all in. Scar whiffs the E. Cutie Pie trying to run away. He's been exhausted. Puts the ult down. Dyrus shows up. That's going to be a kill. But they've traded back to Leona and Ezreal, both dead. Potoy now on the hunt. Can he find Dyrus? Only Oddone is left alive. Slowing plant goes down. That's going to buy a little bit of time there. Skara still trying to get in there. No one is going to come. Kiwi Kid is being singed, pushing the top lane.
He is being singed, just over and over pushing. And Odd One's going to have trouble here. It's going to be really hard for him to defend this turret. He's already down to half life, and he hasn't even gotten to the turret to kill any minions yet.
He actually smited away a minion just there. Now Kiwi Kid is back in the mix, has pulled turret aggro. Odd has his ult on. Kiwi Kid's like, yeah, I'll take 5 turret shots. It's fine. Still actually in range of the turret, by the way. Reginald is like right here, and I was going to go in for this one. Can he do enough crowd control? There's the W. There's the fling. Kiwi Kid, he might have been off more than he could shoot, and he does. That is a mouthful. Reginald shoving that ball down his throat.
Oh, goodness. That's not going to go down smoothly. And
no, it hasn't really at all, and so that's just... It's a great game so far. And actually, they're going to go in. Odd's going to find Crumbs right here. Nice knock up the slow there as well. Ult from Odd One. More damage than the Crumbs. He flashes the shockwave. Was afraid of the engage coming in from there, and for good reason. But they're going to go back in onto Odd One. Ult comes off. Cutie Pie shoving the bottom lane while they're fighting this battle. Odd One completely caught out by Zyra. That's going to be a kill for free. And now Draven, he's surrounded basically by 3 members of TSM. Just caught out. Can he run from this one? He's got KX. He's got Reginald. Just goes in on Reginald, actually. So much damage from these axes. Solar Flare goes off. Only a slow. Cutie Pie still locked up. He's actually going to get this kill. Yes, he does. The bleed picks it up. And Scar is now here. They're actually going to look to collapse on something else. This top turret's going to be theirs. They've killed Dyrus in a 2-on-1. Chaos is going to run away, but Skara in the base finds a special, ults in. Skara is dominating 12-6, and they just flip this map around.
Can he run? Well, he could have run. But Toy misses! Oh, so close.
But the plant is there, so we still found Chaos. Chaos, he actually blocks it with the plant. Nice move there, but looks like he will survive that encounter.
The aggression has spread even to the support. The support from Dignitas wants the 1v1 TSM's AD carry. They do get an inhibitor out of that, and you can see the power of Draven right now. Cutie Pie has not left the bottom lane. He's been in the bottom lane from the beginning of the game all the way to inhibitor, even by himself. He's like, oh, the rest of my team's not here. I don't care. Solo pushing, where they go right back onto Baron, and they're going to force out some more hide and seek here from TSM.
Yeah, they've got, again, vision control there. And wow, look at the damage from Skara. Finds the Odd One. Ult comes out. Cutie Pie snipes that kill away. And now will they go back in? Dyrus, Chaos, Special, and Reginald all right there. Potoy with a nice route, but he's cut out a little bit alone. He's going to have to run back in with his team. Dignitas still pressuring down on the Baron. Ult comes out from KX, is getting lower and lower, down to 2,000 health. There comes the push in. They found a little bit of damage. KiwiKid gets the kill on Reginald. There's the re-engage at the 5-on-4. KX picks up 1 special, gonna die to poison. Only KX left alive. KiwiKid trying to chase, has ult and Ghost on. He's been hit by the Lizard buff. KX still trying to run, but KiwiKid is there. There's the fling. Goodbye, Ezreal. And now 4-on-0 with only, well, now Maokai alive. Can they get the base?
Yeah, that spell's pretty much doomed for TSM. When you're playing hide and go seek in real life, usually you're like, yeah, I want to be the seeker. I'm going to come find everybody. Hiding's boring. You just sit there. And in League of Legends, you do not want to be the one looking into that Baron pit because you're going to pay for it with your life. TSM gets murdered, and that's going to be the game.
That is the game. Amazing, amazing play by Dignitas. A complete reversal from last week's match. They did, I want to say everything right, but there were a couple of silly tower dives. But generally speaking, I mean, by and large, Dignitas put on an amazing show that game.
They did everything aggressively, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't always 100% right, but it was usually right.
Well, you heard that in the pre-game, right, where KX said they're 51% aggressive.
Yeah.
If you give them the opportunity to do either, they'll choose aggressive. Now, maybe it's not always right, but they chose aggressive like every single time.
Yeah.
And, well, it paid out way more than 51% of the time.